Good afternoon, Chairman and Co-Chair, ladies and gentlemen. My presentation today is Ikigai Philosophy for Self-Reliance amongst elderly. My name is Associate Professor Dr. Churapon Sota, College of ASEAN Scholar, Thailand. My teamwork Associate Professor Dr. Yoko Eihara, Gakuin University, Japan. Assistant Professor Dr. Chu Sak Niti Ketgun, Mahasarakam University, Thailand. Dr. Vishnet Varan, Mutu, Malaysia. And Dr. Bennett Fernandez, Malaysia also. As we know that many countries around the world now facing about problem on aging society, especially in Europe, but in Asia now, Japan is the pioneer that facing of aging society. But however, Japan is well planned, especially for infrastructure and many policy for this group. So it's very important. However, in Thailand, now we are facing about aging society. Now we are absolutely aging society because we have 20% of aging. Okay, when we see this picture, we found that the trend of Thailand population pyramid is changing. The first in the year 1990, we found that the most of group is youth or children. And 20 years later, in the year 2010, we found that the most group is working group. However, 20 years later, in the year 2020, we found that the most population is aging. So it's very important to concern about this issue. Especially in the year 2050, prediction that the number of aging society will be similar or much more than as a group. So it's very terrible for us. Okay, looking about the speed of population aging, we found that in Europe, especially in France and Sweden, they use a long time, nearly about 100 years to be aging society. But Thailand, we use only 22 years to become aging society. Aging society, so it's very short time for us to prepare about this matter. However, the potential elderly is very important. If the people, especially elderly, they have a potential elderly, it make them strong and can self-reliance. So the WHO said that the main components of the potential analysis in three main components are: the first is health, the second one is participation, and third one is self-reliance. Health is very important. When the people strong and healthy guy, physical health, mental health, social health, and spiritual health, is make them can do everything continue and benefit for society also. Participation in social activity is very important also. Elderly people can join the event in the community or social, including they can be a volunteer also. The third one, self-reliance existence is very important. If the people, elderly people have a self-reliance, they will be high self-esteem and security and feel freedom, not burden of family or other. So it have to be found. It's very important to encourage elderly people to stand by themselves. Okay, our research objective. We would like to study about the meaning and importance of Ikigai and Then we would like to study about the component of Ikigai, including how to apply Ikigai for daily life in elderly people. For the study, this is documentary study, so we start with study about literature review about Ikigai from various resources such as document, database, website, YouTube, social media, and internet. Very important for us. Then grouping by content analysis and summarize and report. For the result, the first, the meaning of Ikigai. The word Ikigai, we call Ikigai, is come from Japan. That is a Japanese concept combined with two words. The term of Iki and Gai. Iki is meaning alive or life, but Gai is meaning benefit or worth. So if we combine between Iki and Gai, it means that which give life worth, meaning or purpose, including reason for being. So it's very important for elderly people. Where is Ikigai come from? The original of Ikigai philosophy come from Japan. The Japanese philosophy of Ikigai dates back to the Heian period between 794 to 1185. Okinawa is Japanese island in the south of mainland. There is the highest proportion of people over 100 years old, and Ikigai plays as a major role of Okinawa culture. Okinawa is the mild weather, healthy diet, and low levels of stress so attractive tourism around the world. So it is the Iceland achieved population of non-retirement. So it's very important for the people, especially people who 100 years old. They happy to enjoy their work, their life, their non-retirement period. Okay, Okinawa map. We can see the map of Okinawa is the south of Japan. We wish to visit and live here. It makes us long life also. The importance of Ikigai. The ultimate goal of Japanese Ikigai is more complex. It is about having a practice that guides everyone toward fulfillment. For instance, happiness. Keep in mind that Japan is ranked merely 51st on the list of the world's happiness. This is referred by UN in the year 2017. The aim of the guide is to define that what is the best contribute to the world, and what we are good at, and what we enjoy doing. These are make the people have a ikigai. Finally, make them self-esteem and self-reliance. Okay, why our purpose in life is important. This is psychologists explain that why identifying our purpose in life can help us with overall satisfaction. They claim that if we are able to find our ikigai, everything in life will be easier and more pleasant and with high valuation also. One particular theory is that Ikigai can make people live longer. Purpose in life and was a strong uniting link, so it's very important for all of us, including especially on of generation have to concern about Ikigai is make the lives meaningful and happy, including live longer. Okay, the components of Ikigai, we found that there are four components of Ikigai. First is professional, The second is passion. The third one is mission or social contribution. And fourth is vocation or economic self-reliance. Okay, what is professional? Professional is experience or education and something that people can do it very well and smoothly in high potential and high skill. So this is the can do it well. Okay, the second one, passion. Passion is favorite or enjoy. Everybody, if they have passion, they can do something in high skill and happy and sacrifice time to do it. Mission or social contribution is something high valuable to others. It's the benefit or useful for others, both tangible and intangible things. Maybe money, maybe advice, maybe some things make the people happy and meaning life. These are mission also. Vocation or economic self-reliance such as salary, income, earn money, especially socioeconomic issue, made people high self-reliant and feel free, feel happy, feel security without burden from their family or social. This is the summarize of the components of Ikigai. We can see the first is profession that we can do good, and the second is passion that we love, and third is mission that we can do it benefit or useful for others, and the fourth vocation make money, earn money, or get salary from activity. So four things, four component is very important for on of art for increasing ikigai. How to apply Ikigai for life? The first on we have to ask what you love and what you are good at and what the world needs and what you can be paid for. If what you love you can do it happily and what you are good at you can it by your high skill and what the world needs is mean that you can contribute to social, contribute to the other. And what you can be paid for is mean that you can get money, earn salary, is make your life security. Okay, the importance of self-reliance is very important. Self-reliance is make the people feel happy, feel high valuable and freedom. The first of all emphasize on good health, free from preventable disease, both physical and mental, is make the people feel happy, feel strong guy, having the ability to be self-reliant and socially and economically not a burden of children, family, or society. They can also be socially dependent and help support the social society according to their aptitude. They can do it well. And the talents and desire that exist for being an elderly persons are graceful and self-reliant like Japan. So it's very important to encourage the people, especially elderly people, to have Ikigai is lead them to be self-reliance and high self-esteem, high valuable, and freedom. So we would like to recommendation that the elderly should try to understand Ikigai philosophy for increasing self-esteem, self-reliance, and meaningful for life. They have to ask themselves what they do love, what they do best, and what is earn money for them and contribute to the social also. The elderly should look inside for seeking the thing they love, they're good at, useful for others, including get income also. The elderly who have Ikigai should have more happy, freedom, fulfillment, and valuable long life. So it's very important for all of us, for every generation also, to concern about Ikigai philosophy to increasing life happy and fulfillment. So we have to start about Ikigai for apply in our daily life. Wishing on enjoy your Ikigai and thank you for your attention.